Good morning students. The last topic in this module is design state observer gain design by means of an Ackermann's formula. So state observer gain by Ackermann's formula. So whatever there may be the method, the first step is to identify your observability matrix. This observability matrix can be identified either by means of your Kalman's test or by means of your Gilbert's test. If it is a Kalman's test, you will be using C transpose A transpose, C transpose A transpose square, A transpose cube, like that you will be using the formula. In case of your Gilbert's test, none of the element in matrix Cm is equal to 0. Like this we will be identifying your observability matrix. Once the system is completely observable, then we have to identify the original state equation, original characteristics equation of the system. We will solve the problem we'll read the step by step procedure by solving a problem. So consider a system described by the state model. X dot is equal to ax plus bu, y is equal to cx, where the matrix A is minus 1 1 1 minus 2 and c is equal to 1 0. Design a full order state observer. The desired eigenvalues for the observer matrix are two eigenvalues they had given. So the first eigenvalue is minus 5 and the second eigenvalue is also minus 5. So here lambda 1 is equal to minus 5, lambda 2 is equal to minus 5. Now first, to identify the system state observer gain, first we have to check whether the system is completely observable or not. Now we will solve this particular problem to find the observability by means of Kalman's test. So in Kalman's test, to identify the observability, the formula is QO is equal to C transpose A transpose C transpose. Here I am going to stop with only two terms. Why? Because the order of your A matrix is 2 cross 2 and also the availability of the state variable is going to be only 2. C transpose can be identified as whatever you have written it in the row wise, it has to be write it in column wise. So I'll get my C transpose as like this. Then A transpose can be written as A transpose is equal to minus 1 1 1 2 minus 2. So whatever it is available here, that I need to write it in column wise. So 1 and minus 2 I have written it as in second column. Like this we need to identify the A transpose and C transpose. Then to find out your observability, Q naught is equal to C transpose A transpose C transpose. C transpose value is 1 0. A transpose C transpose, after multiplying you are getting minus 1 1. And when you identify the determinant value for this matrix, when you identify the determinant value for this observability matrix, you are getting 1. Since this determinant value is not equal to 0, then we can say the rank of the matrix is equal to the number of state variables. In this problem, the number of state variables is going to be 2. So we can write rank is equal to 2 and we can say the system is completely observable. The desired characteristics equation. This is always the desired characteristics equation has to be identified from the given poles or from your eigenvalues. In this problem, they had given two eigenvalues. So we need to identify the desired characteristics equation with the given eigenvalues. The two given eigenvalues are minus 5 and minus 5. Therefore, desired characteristics equation is equal to lambda plus 5 into lambda plus 5. For this, we will be getting one equation. This equation is in the form of lambda square plus alpha 1 lambda plus alpha 2. Next one, after identifying the formula to obtain your state observer gain in case of your Ackermann's formula is G is equal to phi of A into CA inverse. We all know how to identify the inverse. C is the matrix that you can take from the problem and C into A also can be identified, that is matrix multiplication. After that we will be getting one matrix. For that we have to find out the inverse of the matrix. Later we will come for that particular step. Now we will understand what is phi of A. Phi of A is equal to here A square plus alpha 1A plus alpha 2 into I. Here what is the order of your state variable? The order of your state variable is going to be 2. So you have to start with A square plus alpha 1A plus alpha 2 into I. Suppose if the order of your state variable is going to be 3. Suppose you have 3 state variables, then phi of A should start with A cube plus A square alpha 1 square alpha 1 into A square plus alpha 2 into A plus alpha 3 into identity matrix I. It means that when the order of your system variable is going to be 3, then you will be getting till alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 you will be getting. So phi of A is equal to, since in this problem x is equal to 2, that is the number of state variable is going to be 2, we can write phi of A is equal to A square plus alpha 1A plus alpha 2 into I. Then A square is equal to A square means A into A. Phi of A we can directly substitute A square alpha 1. The value of alpha 1 is taken from your desired characteristics equation. So from the desired characteristics equation, the value of alpha 1 is 10 and the value of alpha 2 is going to be 25. Substitute alpha 1 and alpha 2 along with the matrix. After doing multiplication, after adding this complete matrix, we are getting phi of A is equal to 17, 7, 7, 10. Okay. Now to identify the state observer gain, G is equal to G1 into G1 G2. Since you have only 2 state variables, you have to use only G1 and G2, and which is equal to phi of A into C CA inverse. We know what is C matrix. C matrix is going to be 1 0. A matrix is going to be minus 1 1 1 minus 2. All these things directly we can substitute over here into 0 1. Suppose if you have 3 state variables, then we will get G1 G2 G3, and we can write it as phi of A into C CA C A square inverse, and in this matrix 0 0 1. 3 terms we need to write it. Since we have only 2 state variables for this problem, we can write only 2 terms in each of the matrices. C multiplied by A will get this matrix. After that you substitute G. G is equal to phi of A. Phi of A is identified from the previous step. So whatever phi of A you have obtained, you substitute over here, and it is your CA inverse. CA inverse, how we need to identify is, this complete matrix inverse can be identified as adjoint of this matrix divided by determinant value of the same matrix. So when you identify, you are getting the value of G to be 7 and 10. It is your Ackermann's formula. One more problem with the same, for the same method. A system is described by x dot is equal to 0 1 0 0 0 1 minus 6 minus 11 minus 6 x. Here B matrix, the available A matrix, B matrix, and here it is your C matrix. Design a full order state observer such that the observer eigenvalues are at minus 2 plus j root 3 and minus 5. So here you have 3 roots. The first root is going to be minus 2 plus j 2 root 3. Second root lambda 2 is equal to minus 2 minus j 2 root 3. And the third root is going to be lambda 3, which is equal to minus 5. So using this, all the 3 eigenvalues, you can identify the desired characteristics equation. The desired characteristics equation is identified by with the given poles. First, to identify the state observer gain, we need to check whether the system is completely observable or not. To identify whether the system is completely observable or not, we need to go for observability check. The observability check formula is QO is equal to C transpose A transpose C transpose A transpose square C transpose. So QO is equal to, you need to identify the determinant value. The determinant value is not equal to 0. Therefore, we can say the system is completely observable. Then with the given eigenvalues, find the desired characteristics equation. So by substituting the eigenvalues by using the eigenvalue, you are framing this particular equation. When you simplify the equation, you are getting lambda cube plus 9 lambda square plus 36 lambda plus 80. This equation is in the form of lambda cube plus alpha 1 lambda square plus alpha 2 lambda plus alpha 3. Once it is done, you have to identify what is your phi of A. Since the order of your state variable is 3, then you need to start with A cube, A square, A identity matrix with the matrix, the constant added with A square is alpha 1 and the constant added with the A is alpha 2 and constant added with the identity matrix is going to be alpha 3. So all the three values alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, whatever values we have obtained over here, the same thing we can substitute it in the respective equation. Then after substituting, we will be getting phi of A is equal to so and so matrices. Once it is done, you have to identify the gain G. The gain G can be identified as, since it is having three state variables, the value is going to be G1, G2, G3. This is the gain we need to identify, which is equal to phi of A. Phi of A already we have identified, and here since we have three state variables, we will be using C, CA, C, A square inverse into. Since it is having three state variables, we will be using 0, 0, 1. After solving, you can obtain the value of gain G1, G2 and G3 as state. The value of gain G1, G2 and G3 is going to be 3, 7 and minus 1. So after once the final step is over, the value of G whatever we are obtained, it is going to be 3, 7, minus 1. So it is the gain obtained by using Ackermann's formula. Thank you students.